We already have 18, 19 participants. We will start the moment we reach back to 25, 26. Fine. So as I was telling you, there is a time limit. So what, let's say within this 24 hours, whenever the child wants to attempt this examination, they can do it. Let's say if they are starting it at 9, so within 15 minutes, they have to complete this test. Now, the grade or the layout, let's say layout is again what type, how many questions do I want the child to see at one go? One question, two questions, three questions, four questions. That is again up to me as a teacher. Again, question behavior, whether I want the questions to be shuffled within, yes. Review option. What all things the student should be able to see once they immediately after the attempt or later once the quiz is closed. Whether they should see the correct answer, whether they should see the marks or not, that is again up to me as a teacher. Once I have done this, I can simply click on save and display. Now I will edit quiz and add questions. Again, adding of the question remains in a similar way. I will simply click on and will select question bank this time. So let's say if I want active and passive voice. And I have added these 4 questions. I can change the marks of the questions also at any point of time I want. Let's say from 1, I want this question to be of 5 marks. I can do that too. Click on shuffle and we'll click on save. So this is how we have created a live lecture. We have created a homework. We have created a examination. Now let me log out from a teacher ID and log in with the student ID to show you how the students will be able to see the same. So I have class 8th student ID. Once I log in with the student ID, I can see the name of the student at the top of the screen, which says student5.demo, right? Now, for what all the live classes have been scheduled, the child will be able to see the moment he or she opens that particular app or with his or her login ID. So I can see there is a live lecture which is scheduled today, live lecture 23rd November 2020. The moment the live lecture starts, they will get an option of join class here. They can join the lecture from here also, or they can go to platform and they can connect from there also. I will show you that too. In case if I have given any homework, any test, or all these things will be accessible here. Now in the student profile also, they get their FPS, which is nothing but the platform tab, and they get 2 modes, learning and practice mode. Not only this, I am giving them the entire digital content, let's say mathematics. So they get everything, all the chapters, sub-chapters, then the digital content, NCERT ebooks, interactive worksheets and practice assignments. Everything is being given to the students as well. Now, if I, not only for class 8th, but also for class 7th and for class 9th as well. Just a second. Yeah. For class 7th and for class 9th as well. The students will get the content for class 7th also, one class higher and one class lower. Now, if I switch from learning mode, let's say the child has learned, they can move on to practice mode. In the practice mode, the child gets a lot of self-practice as questions. For example, rational number as a chapter, then the sub-chapters. Now here it is 3 types of modes, easy, medium and difficult. The child has to secure 60% marks in easy, then he will be taken to medium, and then from medium to difficult. So let's say if I want to launch a test, I will randomly just answer. So these are few questions which a child is supposed to practice. And I'll click on submit. So I can see I have only secured 20% marks, which means I am running low on fuel. I will be again back to my AC medium, right? So again, I have to keep scoring 60% marks till the time I am able to reach my difficult level. Even the parent and the students can even track the child's performance as well with the help of this My Performance dashboard. I can see how much test my child has done or he has took in math, science, social, or English, whatever the subject he or she is handling. If I go back, as I told you, we also have a 3D content. I will just play one 3D content here.
Animal cell. Understand the basic structure of the cell and its components. A cell is considered as the structural and functional unit of living organisms. Most cells have three main parts. Each of these main cell parts has a special and important function to do. The first is the cell membrane, which is a lipid bilayered membrane with proteins embedded in it. These proteins help in the movement of materials into and out of the cell. As we move inside the cell,
so these videos can also be played and paused at any point of time. You can even change the picture quality and so on. Now let me take you to the students platform by clicking on this Access Your School Studies. The moment I click, I can also see the student will also get his all subjects in my courses or in the under the events section. Let's see if I click on to events. So I'll be able to see what all activities are already scheduled for me. So homework is already open, examination is lined up, right? Live lecture. So this is my live lecture. What I can simply do is to attend this as a student, I can go to activity. Unable to join this time because the live lecture is not being scheduled right now. So simply the child will also get an icon here and they will click on to that icon and will be able to join the live lecture as well. If I go back here again to events, I can see this English grammar homework. There is also a YouTube video being attached here. Let me go to this activity. If I want to play this video from YouTube as a child, will be able to play it here itself.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I
So this is complete YouTube video which can be played by the students and can be watched being on the Fliplearn platform itself. Now attempt homework, which is already open. So as a child, I will click on attempt homework. Now my first question was a true and false, but I can see here my first question now is short answer type. So what is Fliplearn? Let me give a right answer. Fliplearn is an online application platform. Then I will go to next question. Very strange. So again, I can select any random answer and I will go to next page. Select one. Whatever be the answers, I have no idea. Then write an essay on your city. So the child can even write here, my city name is XYZ, whatever they want, or they, because I have given the attachment mandatory, so they will click on this here. They can insert whatever, image, whatever format they have done it. So let's say if I want to insert this PDF, I will do that and I will click on upload. So as a child, I have recorded my answer and my true and false. So the moment I click on finish attempt, it will ask me whether I want to return to any of my attempt, or I will simply click on submit all and finish. Now by doing this, I can see my first, second and fourth answers are wrong. Third, fifth and seventh answers are right, wherein sixth answer is still a white in color, which means the teacher is still needs to evaluate this, right? Requires grading. Now let me go back to my homework and then I will log in with the teacher ID again to show you how, sorry, examination, that how a teacher will see this. So term one examination, which is open, attempt all questions, go to activity, start attempt. This question has a limit of 15 minutes. So I can see my timer has already started here, 14 minutes, 55 seconds, 54 seconds. So I'm simply selecting some of the other answers randomly. And I'll click on submit test. It will ask whether I want to or not and then submit all and finish. Now here I will not see that whether my answer was right or wrong because this was a test and I have done it that way. As a teacher, I have given those instructions, right? Now I will quickly log in with the teacher ID and will show you how the teacher will be able to evaluate all these things. So as a teacher, I will again log in, will go to my platform page. I can go to my courses, English grammar. Will look on to for my homework or whatever test I have given. I can even go from my event. Now this was the homework. I can simply open it in a new tab. Now I can see attempts one, which means one child has attempted this question. Let me click on to this attempts. What was the name of the child? Name of the child was student5.demo. I can see his first question is right. Fifth, sixth, and seventh are right. Second and fifth, fourth are wrong. Now let me, if I have to require grading, I can go to review attempt, can see what all answers my student has given. So this was the right answer, but a full stop is missing is the reason my system has declared this wrong. I will make comment or override mark. And I think because of only full stop, I cannot deduct any marks. So I will give him or her a 5 marks again. Good attempt as a feedback. You can even record your feedback, insert anything, whatever you want, and click on save. So now this question becomes right. See, question number one is correct now. Again, let's say the subjective case. This was the attachment which that particular child has attached. I will click onto this attachment, will read that attachment. If I want to download it, I can download, I can take printout of it, whatever I want, I can do that. I can go back, will click on make comment or override mark. I can write, say, good attempt, and I will give him 8 marks. We'll click on to save. Fine. And likewise, I can, once I have done all this thing, I will click on finish review. Now this child will definitely get some score. Let's say click on attempt one again. Now I can see his first question, second questions are right. Third is partially correct. It is the reason it is yellow in color. And fifth, fourth, fifth are wrong. Sixth and seventh are right. So the child has scored 8, right? Likewise, even a teacher can go and check for the examination also. in a similar way. So I can see term 1 examination, 1 of 20 attempted, which means one child has attempted this. I will click on attempts. Again, I can see what all things. So all the questions are wrong. He will get a big 0, right? And they can simply review the attempt also if they want. Now, if I go back to the top, I can see this course's grades. So if I want to download any report also, I can simply click on export, and I'll get the list of all the activities which I have conducted till now, and I'll be able to see the scores also of that particular child. So say suppose term 1 examination and homework. I will simply click on download, and it can be downloaded in Excel sheet, PDF, whatever you want. That is completely possible. If you do not want to download and just want to see the reports, that is also completely possible. I will scroll this down. I will see the list of the entire students. My latest activity will be on the extreme right. So all the activities which I have created, done this till date will start reflecting. So the system 1 examination, a child has attempted, he has scored 0. Homework, one child attempted 8. So this is how, the evaluation of the examination and homework can be done very wisely and completely there. So this is what I wanted to highlight you all and show this to you as a platform. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. And I'll stop sharing my screen. Please teachers, please ask if you have any doubt. Either it was too good or either it was too bad is the reason that you do not have any doubts. Yeah, anybody, any doubt?
Sir, can I ask whether we will get the recording of all these things?
Yes, ma'am. I'll share those recordings. I will definitely share.
Because it was too.
I'll tell you what, we will also be providing training to the teachers also. So do not worry. We will create a WhatsApp group with the teachers. It will be me, one of my colleague, and one of their trainer will be a part of that WhatsApp group wherein the teachers faces any issues. We will be there 24/7 to support you there as well. N number of teacher training will happen till the time you say that yes, I am completely perfect with your platform. So in terms of support and services, that will be there. Any other doubt, any teacher have, please let me know. Any doubts, any teacher? No doubt? Fine. In case if we do not have any doubt, I will end the session and would love to thank you all for spending the entire 1 hour, good 1 hour with me, because the hectic morning, Monday, live lectures, everything you all must be tied up, and then giving again an hour in the evening. So thank you so very much. Thank you, everyone. I'll end the session now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.